Hi crafters, it's Hannah from HanCrafted Creations. Welcome to today's colour challenge. So this is the card that I'm going to show you how to make, and if you're very eagle-eyed you will have noticed that there's a spelling mistake on it, but I thought I'm not going to film it again, I'll just show it you anyway, and when you do it you can just spell congrats properly. So this is today's congrats card that I'm going to be showing you how to make. Don't forget there will be links in the description where you can get your sorry I haven't showed you the Pick A Pennant, whoops, there we go, Pick A Pennant stamp set. And also if you could comment on this video with 3 numbers between 1 and 50, that will help me choose the colours for next week's challenge, and that would be awesome. So let's get started. Rightio, so we will get our colours chosen for this week's challenge. I have a comment from Card Stash with numbers of 11, 18 and 24. You can just see them there. So 11 is Berry Burst, one of my new favourites, awesome. Number 18, which is, whoops, number 18, Lemon Lime Twist, another of my new favourites, cool. And then number 24 is Shaded Spruce. Ooh, interesting. So I will go and grab those colours and then we can get going. Okay, I've got Berry Burst, Lemon Lime Twist ink, and I've got the Shaded Spruce cardstock because I haven't got the ink just yet. So we've got 2 inks, and then I mean look at that green, it's awesome. I really like it. So that's the Shaded Spruce. So I'm thinking we're going to have a layer on layer like so, and then do some stamping on a Whisper White layer. I may cut this down though. We're going to be using the Pick A Pennant stamp set, and I'm kind of wanting to use the flower, I think. So I might do some stamping on the card base and then cut this down a little bit. So let's get Lemon Lime Twist open, and I want to stamp I think the bow. Let's do the outline of the bow and see if it shows up, and it does. You might not see much until I've done a few. So I'm just going to stamp all over with the Lemon Lime Twist. Oh, missed one. So some of this will be covered up when I decide what I'm going to do. But for now, I'm just going to fill in as much as I can. And going over the edge kind of gives it the look of your own designer series paper. So just filling in all the gaps. Oh, I missed it. Oh, that'll probably be covered anyway. Yeah, I think that's good. There. So we've got bows all over. Cool. Oh, I ain't got my Stampin' Squib out. Let me just set that up. So now I'm thinking we'll do some on here, but I'm going to cut it down so that you can see some of the bows that we've done already, and I might do it strips that way, or yeah, I might do like that for a change. So if we bring our trimmer in, I'll cut the whisper white piece first because I want it to be enough that I can do a design with the flowers. So 1.5 will probably do it. So then I'll cut this at 1 3/4. So I need to change the blade on my trimmer. Let me just get these fluffy bits off. So if you've got the Stampin' Up trimmer and it starts to be a little bit bitsy on the end, then if you can make it out, and probably not, it's just time to change your blade. And you can just snip it off, just neatens it up a little bit. Okay, so that will go on there, and that will sit on there. Okay, so I'm going to use the flowers. So the flower has got the outline image, and then an image to colour in the flower part, and then an image to colour in the leaves. So I'm going to stamp the outline first in Berry Burst. Oh, I just had an idea. So what can I do? Thank you, congratulations. We'll go with congratulations. So my idea, whoops, you lay, or shall I just do congrats? Let's just do congrats, because I've got some of the letters on my stamp apparatus and I don't want to take them off. I'm prepared for another project. So we'll just do congrats. So if we line up the stamps on this block, and I'm using, zoom me down a bit, so I'm using the line on my grid paper to line up my stamps. So see, and then butt the next one up to the first one, and then make sure it's lined up with the grid paper. My goodness. So C-O N whoops, G, a bit closer. Try to keep your head in the same spot, because if you move it, then it changes the angle. Congrats. Okay, so that's pretty straight, I think. Yep, that looks pretty straight. So I'm going to stamp that along this piece. Ta-da! Then carry on stamping like I was going to. So the outline of the flowers all the way up. So I'm just going to turn the stamp around as I'm going. So just covering the whole piece of cardstock. And then that one down there. Okay, so that's that done. Then you get the stamp tip, fill in the flowers. So to make it visible, because I'm still just using the one colour ink, I'm going to stamp off and then stamp it. So you've got the darker shade of the outline and then the lighter shade for the actual flowers. And I've been doing that quite a lot lately. It's a good way to stamp and have a variety of shades when you haven't got a lot of ink pads. And do that again. There. And there. Next you take the leaf stamp, and then I'm going to use lemon lime twist to colour in the leaves. But I'm not going to bother stamp off for these. Oops, wrong way. What I might do is just to make the letters stand out a little bit, I think I will stamp with one of the banner stamps or something to give it a little bit of something. So let's pop those back. So if I take maybe the lines, yeah, I think I'll go with the lines. I'm just going to work my way down. Hope this doesn't ruin it. So stamping off. And I'm not trying to get that line straight, by the way, as in with where the lines come to. There. It sort of makes that stand out a little bit more. Probably would have been better if I did it that way. Stamp off twice. Let's see. Don't know if it's adding much to it, but I've started now, so I've got to finish. Yeah, I like that. Kind of like the grass part. Okay. So let's put this together. Quite a simple card, really. which I quite like. So this layer is going to go on to here, and then I think I'll pop that up with some dimensionals. There we go. 2, 3, 4, one in each corner. Just try and get this straight. There we go. And then finally, just for the inside of the card, I'm going to, what shall I stamp? Just a couple of the flowers, I think. So just as they are. As in not stamping off first. I'll just do a little bundle of flowers down in the corner. There, that's cute. I really like that stamp. Okay. And there we go. I think that's quite cute. I hope that you've liked this tutorial. If you have, then that there is another one on the screen there for you using the same Pick a Pennant stamp set, and in the description there are links for where you can get yours as well. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.